Springboks warned as Rassie Erasmus expects tough England challenge at Ellis Park. The countdown has begun for another exciting chapter in international rugby as the Springboks prepare to face England at Ellis Park. While many fans are focusing on England's recent struggles, Rassie Erasmus is taking a very different approach. The South African head coach believes his team cannot afford to underestimate their visitors, despite England arriving after a difficult run of results. The upcoming Test match promises to be one of the most talked-about fixtures of the season. It brings together two proud rugby nations with a long history of intense battles on the international stage. For Rassie Erasmus, recent results mean very little once the players step onto the field. Speaking ahead of the match, the Springboks coach made it clear that he sees England as a dangerous opponent. England entered the contest under pressure after a disappointing Six Nations campaign. The team suffered 4 consecutive defeats and finished with their worst record in the tournament. Those results naturally led to questions about the direction of the squad and the changes needed moving forward. However, head coach Steve Borthwick has responded by refreshing his group and introducing new talent ahead of the Nations Championship. Several uncapped players have earned opportunities to prove themselves at international level. Among those included are Noah Kalurai, George Kloska, Greg Fizolo, Vilikiza Sila, and Benhard Jans van Rensburg. The selection highlights England's desire to build depth and prepare the next generation of players for the challenges ahead. One of the most encouraging developments for England supporters is the return of Emmanuel Fewaboso. The talented back missed the Six Nations because of injury, but his return provides an important boost to the squad. His pace, energy, and attacking instincts give England another weapon as they prepare for one of rugby's toughest assignments. While England are rebuilding, the Springboks are entering the match with confidence after an impressive performance against the Barbarians. South Africa produced an attacking masterclass, scoring heavily in an 80-31 victory that showcased their depth and quality. The result generated plenty of excitement among supporters and reinforced why the Springboks remain one of the strongest teams in world rugby. England's preparation was very different. An England 15 side suffered a 35-19 defeat against a France 15 selection in a warm-up fixture. On the surface, the contrasting results appear to give South Africa a significant advantage. But Rassie Erasmus is not reading too much into those outcomes. Instead, he is focusing on the quality within the England squad and the challenges they are likely to present. According to Erasmus, England possess an ideal balance of youth and experience. The South African coach noted that the average age of the squad is around 27 years old, while many players already have valuable Test experience. That combination can often be dangerous. Young players bring enthusiasm, confidence, and fearlessness. Experienced players provide leadership, composure, and understanding of high-pressure situations. Together, those qualities can create a team capable of surprising opponents. Erasmus believes England have exactly that type of balance. He also pointed to the presence of senior figures who continue to play an important role within the squad. Players with years of international experience can help younger teammates adapt quickly to the demands of elite rugby. That blend of generations is something South Africa understands very well. The Springboks themselves have successfully mixed established stars with emerging talent in recent seasons. As a result, Erasmus knows how effective that formula can be. Another major talking point surrounding England's squad is the decision to rest captain Maro Itoje. The influential forward has been one of England's key leaders and most consistent performers for several years. With Itoje unavailable, experienced hooker Jamie George will take over the captaincy responsibilities. The decision has attracted plenty of attention, but Erasmus believes it reflects a strategy that many teams are currently using. South Africa have also chosen to manage certain players carefully during this period. Several experienced Springboks are being introduced gradually as the coaching staff plans for the demanding months ahead. Erasmus explained that player management has become an important part of modern international rugby. balancing immediate performance with long-term planning is essential. Teams must ensure their leading players remain fresh and available for major challenges later in the season. That is why some familiar names may be rested or eased back into action. From Erasmus' perspective, England's approach is understandable. He believes both coaching groups are making decisions based on what they feel is best for their squads. Even though the exact thinking behind England's selections remains internal, Erasmus has no doubt about the quality available to Steve Borthwick. The Springboks coach repeatedly emphasized that England remain highly competitive. That respect reflects the history between these two rugby powers. Whenever South Africa and England meet, expectations are high. The matches are often physical, tactical, and fiercely contested. Neither side takes victory for granted. Ellis Park is expected to provide a spectacular setting for the encounter. Known for its passionate atmosphere and rich rugby history, the stadium has hosted many memorable occasions over the years. The South African supporters will undoubtedly create a powerful environment for their team. But England will arrive determined to silence the crowd and produce a statement performance. For many of England's younger players, this match represents a huge opportunity. Facing the world champions in South Africa is one of the toughest tests available in international rugby. Strong performances could strengthen their positions within the national setup and accelerate their development. The pressure will be significant, but so will the opportunity. For South Africa, the focus will be on maintaining standards and continuing positive momentum. The Springboks have built a reputation for consistency, discipline, and physical excellence. Every opponent wants to challenge them. Every match brings new expectations. That reality means complacency can never be allowed to enter the dressing room. Erasmus understands this better than most. His message ahead of the game is simple. Respect the opposition. Prepare thoroughly. And be ready for a difficult battle. As kickoff approaches, excitement continues to build. England are eager to prove that recent setbacks do not define them. South Africa want to show why they remain among rugby's elite teams. Both sides have plenty to play for. The result will matter. But equally important will be the performances, the development of emerging players, and the lessons learned ahead of future challenges. One thing is certain. Despite England's recent struggles, Rassie Erasmus is expecting a serious contest. The Springboks know they will need to work hard if they want to secure victory at Ellis Park. And if England can combine youthful energy with experienced leadership, they may provide exactly the challenge South Africa is anticipating. The stage is set. The teams are preparing. And rugby fans around the world are ready for another fascinating clash between the Springboks and England. The final answer will come on the field.